Hello, welcome back. Today I have another ink review video for you, but it's a little bit different. This is a calligraphy ink. This one is called Unicorn, and it's by Dominant Industry. This is part of their Alchemist collection, and this is supposed to be a pearl ink. I'm not sure what that means exactly. They have a couple different kinds of inks that I got that were in this collection, so we'll hopefully be reviewing more of these soon. This is how the bottle looks. And you can see there's some sparkles or pearlescence down at the bottom. So I got to shake this up. All right. So now we got this nicely shaken up. Let's go ahead and do a couple tests. I decided I was going to do the swatch card tests for these inks just because, like I said, I don't know how they're going to perform, and also I'd like to have these with my collection of cards. Now, since it's calligraphy ink, you cannot put this in a fountain pen. And I want to put on here that it's calligraphy so I don't forget. And it was from Pearl. Let's see here. There we go. All right, so now I'll remember what this was later on. Okay. This is really pretty. So far, there's some blues and purples and maybe pink or something separating out. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to set this aside to dry, and then we'll take a look at it later. And I'm going to put the lid back on this and shake it up again because whatever that pearlescence is at the bottom, I want to make sure that we get to see it in the writing. I'm just going to do like a scribbling writing sample on here like I do with my other inks. This one might benefit from one of those stir rods. All right. Now this little pen, this dip pen, I try to talk about it in my videos whenever I use it because it's very flexible. And when it writes, it gives very good line variation. So I like to use it for these tests. I don't think it likes this particular ink though. There it goes. All right. So anyway, I'm going to shake this again to make sure that the pearls stay dispersed. And we'll see how this behaves for the rest of the writing sample here. All right, so this was called Unicorn. All right. And we're just going to see if it does anything, what the special properties are of this ink as it dries. All right, let's rinse that off there. So this might just be a shimmery calligraphy ink, I'm not sure. So there is some shimmer in here. It's very super fine. So maybe that's why they're calling it pearlescent. It is taking some time to dry though, and I might go ahead and pause this, let it dry, and come right back. Okay, so this is dry. Look how beautiful this color is. It's a bluish purple, and I wonder if on maybe Tomo River or something you might even see more of this shading, But even just on the swatch card, if that, hopefully the camera picks this up, but there is some beautiful shading in that writing. There's a subtle shimmer. It's very, very fine, which makes this extra pretty. And again, I don't know if the camera is showing the shimmer, but it's definitely there. It's very pretty. And then here's the writing sample, and you can see in here there is definitely some blue, and then it goes to purple, and then blue to purple. So there's some very clear shading in this. Oh, sorry, I guess if I actually had it in frame. All right, so it goes from blue to purple, and then blue to purple, like that. And then on here, you can see the blue on the downstrokes, and there's some blue shading, like a halo shading going on. This is very, very pretty, especially for a calligraphy ink, because sometimes they tend to be flat in just one color, depending on, of course, what you're getting. But this one is very, very pretty. It looks more like what I'm used to in the fountain pen inks, where you get like shading in different colors and everything. That's what this is like, but it's a calligraphy ink. So this should be waterproof. We can test that even. Let's just see how it handles the water. So, okay, so it's not bad. There's a little bit of bleeding, but it's staying on there. So this would probably be safe to address envelopes with. It'd still be legible. But yeah, this is a really pretty ink. So if you found this helpful, or if you enjoyed this, hit like and subscribe so you can see more. And thank you so much for watching. You have a great day.